Hey friends, here I am, Jason, the Intuitive Restorer, pulling your cards for the collective for the 12th of March. Let's see what energy is going to be coming forward today. Spirit, what do we need to know for our greatest good? Anything else, Spirit? Anything else at all? Alright. So, the card that came flying out was the Five of Cups in reverse. The Knight of, Knight of Wands and the Page of Cups. Okay, so this here is saying is we are ultimately, today we're not crying about our past. We're not crying about the cups that have spilt, meaning emotions that have ultimately, like crumbled. We are no longer in that mode of sadness. With the Knight of Wands, we are feeling massively empowered. Today we are taking action based upon knowing we need to do so. We're looking at our past and the times we've had our hearts broken, by the times relationships, romantic, friendship, sometimes family have fallen apart, It's the kind of situation. Wands is the suit of intuition, the suit of drive, the suit of power, the suit that you want when it comes to success, okay? Success of listening to the universe and the signs that are ultimately being shown to you on a daily basis, all right? Know that when it comes down to it, with the Five of Cups in reverse, this is us taking control. This is us no longer wallowing in self-pity. You know what I mean? Based upon the things that have happened in our lives. There's things that happen to us every single day. We all have our heart broken. It all has to do with ultimately living in the past or moving forward towards exactly what's meant for you, and that is love and light. So it's the kind of situation. Know that with this movement, with this forward movement, the Page of Cups is there. The Page of Cups is it's pretty much like, pages of the students, right? Learning, absorbing, and ultimately beginning new ventures, right? So the Page of Cups primarily speaks of ultimately bringing in a new romantic relationship. It's known as the When Pigs Fly card, all right? The When Pigs Fly card, ultimately the Miracle card, all right? Bringing in brand new romantic relationships. Cups are also the suit of art and intuition, the mystical suit of the deck. So with that being said, the Page of Cups is also learning a new side of yourself where you're more intuitive than you think you are. Learning about your emotions and exactly what will fulfill you. This is you waking up towards, what will truly make you happy when it comes to love, when it comes to being artistic, opening up those creative pursuits, you know what I mean? Because we're getting out of the sadness, because we're getting out of the crying over spilt milk, we are taking action today, understanding and knowing the only way we're going to be able to move forward is if we stop wallowing in self-pity and ultimately make those giant steps towards exactly where you're meant to be. And where you're meant to be is new beginnings when it comes to emotions and love and artistic pursuits, and like this, we're giving birth to abundance today. This is us giving birth to abundance today with the Empress, all right? The Nine of Wands in reverse, that there is saying we're taking down a fence. We never thought that we'd be able to take down this fence. We never thought that we'd be able to make this call. We never thought in our wildest dreams that what is happening right now could have been possible, based upon the fear of what can happen, based upon the not wanting to take that giant step forward because you are comfortable in that space of stagnation. It's the kind of situation. The Nine of Wands in reverse is ultimately, talking of, like taking down a fence no matter how much it hurts. By giving birth to this abundance, we are taking down a fence, and there are wishes coming true, my friends. The Nine of Cups is a wish come true card. Ultimate emotional fulfillment. Wishes are coming true, full of nothing but love and intuition and just pure emotional fulfillment. These wishes that you've been hoping for and wishing for, know they're coming true. They may be coming true in some instances where ultimately you never thought they would, but no, it's in these new pursuits that we're giving birth to the abundance we've been looking for. All right, with the Temperance card, sorry, with the Temperance card, this is us having found balance between our emotions and our stability. This is us trusting in the universe, knowing that we are destined for great things. This is us having patience with ourselves, you know, having found balance between the light and the darkness, having had the angels by our side helping guide us with numbers, numerology, you know, with just signs when it comes to nature, animals, whatever the case may be. There are signs every single day. And this is us awakening, understanding, and realizing that the patience we have had has been paying off, okay? With the Seven of Wands, this is us having stayed grounded. Do you know what I mean? This is us having stayed grounded, having ultimately felt as if, you know, the world was against us, but still staying grounded, not getting off of that balance beam. Us ultimately, you know, people trying to knock us down intentionally or not intentionally, you know, but it's the kind of situation we had our eyes on the prize and that was our happiness, and we were determined to get towards our destiny. What is happening today is what is destined to happen. No one understand this journey that we've been on has ultimately catapulted us towards where we have always wanted to be. There are times where we wanted things so badly, yet we did not take those steps based upon fear and attachment to the past. Understand and know, my friends, that you are taking that giant leap for yourself. You are finally making these decisions to take this action and to stay grounded, welcoming in these new beginnings of love and abundance and wishes coming true, my friends. All right, the Ten of Swords in reverse is ultimately a card of saying, you know, like that what we thought would be a painful ending is not the painful ending that killed us. We thought that this ending would ultimately tear us apart. We're seeing that ultimately we have control. The Ten of Swords in reverse on the typical Rider-Waite shows a dude, he's lying down and there's 10 swords right next to him off of a body of water, all right? It looks like he's dead, but he's laying down and guess what he has? His fingers crossed, saying, it ain't over yet. It ain't over yet. Sometimes shit happens. Sometimes awful shit happens. But it's the kind of situation where we have always had the determination to step forward. No matter how tough it's been. Guys, regardless on how tough our past has been, we still got to where we are today. We have not succumbed to the energy that could have destroyed us. We did not succumb to the energy that ultimately would have held us down. We understood and realized that yes, pain is pain, and yes, the way we felt was the way we felt, all the overthinking, but we still had the determination to take a step and live another day. All right. Know that there is love coming forward with the Two of Cups. This is ultimate emotional fulfillment when it comes to a connection, romantic connection that ultimately is based upon compatibility and mutual love. All right. This could also talk about maybe coming together with someone compatible when it comes to starting a business. When it starts coming together with someone to ultimately begin an artistic or maybe a spiritual pursuit. Know that this is all compatibility. What's happening right now are things that are ultimately bringing on compatibility between yourself and others. All right, the Two of Cups could speak of engagement, can speak of a wedding, you know, whatever the case may be. No, it is known as the compatible, you know, like to become one card, the soulmate card. It is the soulmate card, okay? Happy connections. These connections that are just beginning are going to feed us such happiness. The happiness we've been searching for, the peace in our connections, the peace within the energy of ultimately, you know, connecting to your friends and your family. It's a celebration based upon the healthy relationships. With the Queen of Pentacles, that's all about giving birth to prosperity. Today we are giving birth to a new kind of prosperity. And the Death card is a rebirth. death and rebirth, a rebirth of self, a complete rebirth of self. This is not the same us. We are not the same people we once were. We are ultimately all about just a new outlook on our lives. We are no longer stuck in a energy of stagnation based upon fear and anxiety. We have moved forward knowing and understanding when it comes down to it, we are enlightened. This is us being the highest, most beautiful version of ourselves. Enlightenment is not meant to be easy. Enlightenment is tough as fuck. All right, it really is. We have to do the shadow work. We have to do the purging. We have to give up the trauma to ultimately step forward towards abundance. You know when it comes down to it, in the typical Rider-Waite, it shows people coming back from the dead. All right, and there is an archangel, Archangel Michael, I believe it. Not I always I don't know why I can't, but there's an archangel. Maybe it's Jophiel. Ultimately looking over all of these people rising from the dead, saying, "Live your life, my children. Live your life. Live your life. Live your life." He's commanding everyone to be true to themselves, and this time around, celebrate the victory that you've ultimately brought upon. And that is a parade that is victorious to ultimately make you feel proud of yourself, to make you feel more than what you've given yourself credit for in the past. This is enlightenment. No one understand at the bottom of the deck, this is the Eight of Cups. We are stepping away from the stagnation and we are walking towards where we're meant to be, where we know we're meant to be, either revisiting something that you wish you would have ultimately, came forward in the past, or, ultimately stepping into the unknown, knowing that there are amazing things waiting for you. Celebrate this, my friends, because this is the best news we can ever think of. This is your birthright to happiness. You're claiming your birthright. So give yourselves a pat on the back. It's been a tough journey. It really has. But you are finally reaping the benefits of that tremulous journey that we have called our lives, okay? I love all you guys, all right? My name is Jason, the Intuitive Restorer. If you identify with the things I've said, like this video. This is a very important message. Those that need to hear this message, it's here, so let's get this message out there. Share the video as well. Subscribe if you have not already. I upload daily readings, and on occasion I go live. I run 2 Facebook groups. My first Facebook group is called Intuitive Restorer, where I go live weekly. I believe I'm going to go live tonight, where I pull cards for people along with do a collective. All right, and I release the readings on there as well. You could also join Soulful Sharing, where it's more of a public platform where you can showcase your gifts. It's not TikTok shop where you can sell products or whatever. You do not sell your services. You ultimately, it's a platform for you to showcase your gifts. All right, and if people want to go ahead and pay you after, then that's great. All right. So I love all y'all very much. You can reach out to me through my Gmail, intuitiverestore@gmail.com, where you can reach out to me directly, or you just, comment. All right. So I love you guys very much. Live your best life. Know that the best is yet to come. Bye, guys.